was coming from Fife's Memorial. Stopped at the gas station. Black woman jump out her car. She had some drop top Jag craziness. She blasting black cop. Black cop, black cop, black cop. We pull up to the gas station. She was just playing it. I jump out. She starts screaming because she's playing the record. She's playing it, black cop. She was just bumping black cop, and I just happened to be right there. Jumped out at the gas station. She right there. Black cop never was even a video. I never even did a video to it. Okay, my greatest songs, the songs that the community say, yo, man, this is the one right here. You must learn. Why is that? These songs. South Bronx even. No videos. These are all underground records. This is all mixtape. This is all this. No big thing. But now, 10, 20, 30 years later, this is it, okay? I hit the right 100 people in 1989. Now it's 2017. Big up Kurt Franklin real quick. Dude just came out with the 1, 2, 3. We got victory. What he's singing is a hood anthem. Never a video. Record barely played on the radio. There was no marketing to this. But it was the truth for its time. The community soaked it up. Years later, now this is the song that this gospel artist, he ain't got to do, there's no reason for him to do nothing with me. He says, this is the song that I think the Christian community needs. This is what I'm going to lead my campaign with right now, okay? Kurt Franklin doing that. What you did today, you don't know what this is. You
don't know.
You have no idea.
Ain't even out there.
Yo, the next president, the chief of police, the person to cure cancer, that person was in that audience. They was there. And somebody got hit tonight.
Yeah, we changed some lives.
Changed lives. Somebody walked out of there tonight, say, you know what? I'm finishing that book. Yo, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to that place. I'm going to be it. And you just now turn somebody tonight. Tonight, you just turn somebody in the direction that's going to help the entire planet. This is why we do what we do. It's a mission. You just put somebody. This is it. Like you said, Granddad lives right here, and will get passed on. Well, the same thing with the truth. The truth lives right there, and was now passed on to other people. And you don't know who. You never know who you're hitting. You never know, but you will know. Eventually, they're gonna come back. And they're gonna say, "Yo, I was at that joint you did with KR and this one, Life and everybody." They're going to say, I was there, and come back and see, and you're 23. So this is so crazy because, like, when you're 33, dude's going to come back to you. You're going to be like, yo, 10 years ago. It happens to me every day. Every day. Somebody cop pulled me over. Oh, I saw you over there. Yo, I was at the lecture. You know, all kind of people. So it's always also good to walk humble like you do, you and your partners. You guys walk with a certain, I mean, you're proud to look at. You know what I'm saying? But that's the point. That's the point. It's natural. That's why it's an honor. Right. That's why it's an honor. If this was something you learned and you became, okay, there's a place for that. You transformed yourself. Yes, you grew. Yes, now that's good. But the natural, the one whose mind was made for this, whose soul was sent for this. That's what it means to be natural. You were sent here. You know, others were brought here. You know, when you naturally do it, that means you were sent. Something sent you into the world to help your people, and you doing it. That means I'm standing next to someone. I'm humbled by this. I'm looking at someone like, wow, I could brag and say, yo, I knew G when he was 23. And we was up over here in this place. Now you're 33. and you big now. You done did 100 of these events. Soul Society's huge now. Matter of fact, you have a Soul Society now.
Right.
Some little land somewhere, you now got it big now.
Right.
Now we look back and say, wow, how did it start? Little lecture right here. And it didn't even start with the lecture. Like you said, you got on your grind, walked into places like this. That's where it started. Right here. You started here, you did your thing. So this is what it is. It's like, nah, man, you were sent into the world to do great things. This is what they call a Messiah. This is the original concept of the Messiah. Someone who is just like us, born in our world, but rose up and keeps rising. We like, yo, but ain't that Larry? ain't that dude? Nah, it is, but it isn't. It looked like him, but it ain't him. This dude is larger than what we think. And there you go. So, again, man, I thank you again for that. And I just wanted to impart, based on what you were saying about your man passing, and you trying to get the people together, don't be discouraged at all. You're not. You're not. But don't be discouraged at all, because our work is little.
Oh, yeah.
It's small. It's not, big crowd and Nah. I saw the head mason come out. The dude who was, I guess, controlling the building.
Yeah.
He came out and he shook my hand. And he wanted to say, you got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
But he did it slick, though. He was like, yo, good lecture, this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he said, we got to close out. And we just left. But it was, you brought respect to the lodge. You brought respect to the community. When people see the recordings of this, they're going to wish they were there. The next time Soul Society putting something on, watch how now it get. Now you're going to be like, nah, it ain't real no more. There's 5,000 people outside now. Nah, hold on, all y'all can't be real. You know what I'm saying? But now it's going to be this and that's what happened to us. We put out, all the records we put out, only a little bit of people came to those. Only a small amount of people. But we stood on our ground. Why is that? You must learn. If you hire KRS, that's what you're going to get. A lot of people didn't hire us. Radio didn't want to play our stuff. They didn't want to have nothing to do with us. We put the Self-Destruction record together. I called everybody in the whole industry. Only the dudes you see on that record showed up. Only them dudes. Okay? But now look. The little stuff, boom, 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 boom. Now it's this. Now I'm getting keys to the city and proclamations and this is what it is. But when it first started, nobody was in support of that. Nobody. And that's why I'm looking now. You're a complete success. Complete success, because you're doing it exactly the way it's always done. You know what I'm saying? This is the flaw in democracy. People yell, democracy. The majority never decided anything. Never. It was a small group of people that decided on something that then affected the majority.
Right.
It's the minority that affects the majority, not the other way around. People yell, democracy. That's mob rule. A bunch of people, we all going to decide. No, you're not. The dude that read the 1,000 books is going to decide. The dude who's naturally sent into the world to do something, that's who's going to decide. But we lost our sense of sovereignty, so nobody sees their brother as the king anymore. No one sees their sister as the king. Everybody want to lead, nobody want to follow.
Right.
The ones usually willing to follow are the leaders, and the ones claiming leadership, you need to be at the back of the line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But and I say that to say, based on what you were saying, never be discouraged, and you're not. But I have to say it anyway. For the camera, for other people, and for everybody, you did it. You did it, and you should never be discouraged. You should do another one quickly.
Oh, ASAP.
ASAP. Do
see,
another
my thing,
one.
See, if nobody would have came,
right.
I got my mindset on my mission is saving the people. I can't remember what point it was. It was something about, I don't know, it might have been something I was watching earlier. Matter of fact, it was Eric Thomas. He was speaking on goals. It's like once you reach a goal, then it's like over. My goal is everlasting.
Right.
I'm trying to save everybody I can. I'm trying to do as much as I can. you know, and a lot of people, they'll look at maybe a failed event or whatever they label it as, you know, what are you gonna do now, or your money low, what are you gonna do now? Well, you fail, you got knocked out. What are you going? I only had one option. You know, I got a long life to live.
Right.
My only option is to succeed. You know.
Right. You said I could live to 70. You said on this. You said I could live to 70. I ain't living
For
like
real,
this.
like really, I was down and out. You understand? Like I felt like worthless being around my people, like my family, like my whole like. Even when I was still lost, I knew I wanted to make them proud.
Right.
I didn't know how I was gonna do that. How am I gonna make them proud? I feel like